Before we dive into getting to know about the industry, I want to know कि आप लोग को entertainment industry में कितने साल हुए, and when did y'all start, when did y'all become a part of the erotic industry also?
Sure, you want to start or
You
should I
ladies
start?
first.
Okay. So I basically started my career with acting, like into serials, ads. I've done an ad with Mr. Bachchan. I've done big ads like HDFC Life Insurance, SBI, Big Babool Twist. I've done really big ads, and I have done 4 shows of Balaji.
Wow.
Yes, into a continuity character for 9 months, 6 months, and stuff like that. So I've done a lot of work. What happened is after the demonetization, there was a little crunch of work, and suddenly I got a call from Bodhi Tree saying that we have this app coming in called Ullu, and so I said, what is this app business? We had no idea about app because we were only working for the TV.
Demonetization or lockdown?
नहीं demonetization हुआ था जब नोटबंदी के टाइम पे yeah I came into erotica during demonetization because there was shortage of work and they were offering the payment on the very same day because into serials we have to wait for 90 days for our payment.
Yes.
And they just offered me like 30 grands on the spot, and they're like, ma'am, one day work, you just come, but there is a backlash scene. That's what they clarified, but they said that you don't have to worry, we'll shoot it very aesthetically, you won't feel uncomfortable, we'll make sure that you're very comfortable shooting the scene. So I said, end of the day, for me it was like, I'm an actress, so I should be open to do any kind of roles and any kind of characters. Though a lot of people scared me that time that you are a proper serial actress, you've also done films and stuff like that, though the roles were not very major, but yes, I had acted with some good stars like Kalki Kochlin, Sunny Leone. I had done films with them, and also Govinda ji. So people started scaring me, saying that why are you going into erotica, you'll completely ruin your career, this is a completely different, and who knows about these apps and stuff like that.
Right.
But for me, I was like, I'm an actress, I'm getting a job to be done, and I will do it, simple as that. But I never knew that this will become so big.
Right.
Like the moment my first series was out, I'm getting followers on Instagram and they're just increasing, and I'm getting calls from here and there, and like people are just searching who's Rajsi Verma. So I didn't realize that I will get fame overnight after doing this. Because I've been doing serials, ads, so many things, and I've acted with such big stars also. Till then also I never got so much fame that I got the moment I entered into erotica. So like I would say my career started 8 to 10 years back, but erotica I came into like 4.5 years back, and it started. And I was the first actress to do the very first series of Ullu, and after that Indian erotica culture started.
Right.
Because Alt Balaji was already there, but
Yeah,
they were
exactly.
not doing full-fledged the erotica. On their platform, they had one project called Gandhi
Gandhi
Baat.
Baat, yes.
Rest all were family projects. But Ullu was the only OTT who was completely dedicated for erotica. They would only show erotica and nothing else. That's the reason it got more hype and it got more popular than Alt Balaji.
So Shakespeare, what's your story? How did it all begin for you?
So I'm from Orissa. I was born there and I was studying there. I'm a graduate in English literature. I was a topper as well. I was also the newsreader in English in Orissa. At that time, I wanted to become a model actor. I wanted to come to Mumbai. So I applied for a job interview, which was for an airline. I got selected in Kolkata, but the training was held in Mumbai. So I came to Mumbai for my service, first aid and safety training, and I started flying. I've done exactly 6 flights. While I was flying, we wear a uniform. We have a name tags, not as glitzy as this, but it's a simple one. And everybody used to, Shakespeare, you're a cabin crew. So when I would sub, everybody would start talking on my flights. There was Shahid Kapoor, there was Sayali Bhagat, a lot of actors and all, and some of them would chat with me. And they would say, why don't you become a model? Then I would start my journey. I have come to Mumbai to be a model. But I did not know anybody. No, I did not know anybody even in Mumbai. I was staying in a PG. So I went online. There are these groups on Facebook and all that where you apply, you read auditions and you can just go. There used to be open forums. So there was one happening at Aram Nagar which I went for, and it was for a chips commercial with MS Dhoni. And I got selected. after waiting for 6 hours. So I resigned from my airline job because you need to give at least 2 weeks notice. So I just went and I just resigned, you know, typical filmy way, sir, I'm resigning. Why? I'm going to be a model, I remember. And I had to pay 2,000 penalty because that's the format.
2,000 rupees or
Yeah.
$2,000?
This is India, really. I'm not flying international. So in India it was just 2,000, and I was like, whatever. I was getting 30K for the ad or something like that. So I went. Dibakar Banerjee was directing it. That's how my journey into modeling started, and my struggle also started. Though I got 2 ads back to back. One was for this huge music channel that's shutting, MTV. I did back to back around 40 commercials those days, and all top brands, soft drinks, colas, pizzas. I was the main poster boy. I don't know if you have recall. I mean, I used to be on the newspaper leaflets for furniture ads. One was directed by Aziz Mirza, which was it was actually made by Red Chilies.
Okay.
So yeah, it was directed by him, and then big ones. One was with Asin for a soft drink. And so things like that, my career started. I started doing TV. I got some main roles in episodics. But then the journey was endless. I mean, the struggle was endless.
Right.
Because, you know, like, I am a non-filmy guy. So for us, you have to audition and then you get an ad or a film or a serial. It was very difficult to cut in. There used to be like hundreds of people in one room waiting for that shot. So, but I started making my mark, but it was never consistent. It was always like 2 months of no work, and suddenly I'm doing work. The money would come after 45 days, you know, as in television, you have done.
I know.
45 days. I've worked
90
with,
days.
yeah, I worked for Balaji. I've done, so all that. So that waiting period, you know, life in Mumbai is very expensive, you know.
Of course.
My parents were working in Orissa at that time. I was staying in a PG, so all of that, and then I was also a bit, I was moving out from acting. I got into a coffee shop. I started working at a cafe. I used to get 10,000 salary.
As a waiter.
No, I used to manage because I was a good-looking guy. So they said you have to just attract people.
From a cabin crew to a manager.
Then the lockdown happened, and that business shut. Everything shut, no work, world was ending. And one day, so those days what used to happen was I used to be very bored at home. I used to do push-ups and then I used to post shirtless pics. That was like a mandatory thing. First 100 push-ups, 100 squats, and then a picture in an underwear. So I started getting followers because everybody was on TikTok back then, but I was not on TikTok, or I was just about to get banned. So I started getting these offers. Would you like to do a bold short film? And so first 4 or 5 I said no. Then one, they sent me a script, like a proper script, and every actor, whoever is watching this, we die for main lead roles. So they said lead role, pura, it was a full script. It was love making tha, ye tha, and it was produced by a very big company. I don't know name it, pretty controversial. And when I went on the social media page, I saw hundreds of boys and girls, all good looking, some semi-known from TV doing the same thing. And I thought, why not? And it was July 13th, 2020. And it was raining and there was full lockdown. I packed my bags and I went for my first shoot. That movie blew up the internet.
It happened during the lockdown.
In the lockdown.
Okay.
So people were home, probably horny, and they used to watch my film, and I just went boom, and I started getting these offers back to back. Same day payment, as she said, good money, but you got more money